Donald Trump has frequently used over the years the phrase open borders to describe the immigration policy of the former Biden administration, right? They just got open borders. It's a phrase that has been used by right-wing media, by people who just don't like immigrants. They all say that we've had open borders, and they don't like it. Which is why America was left very confused on Monday when Donald Trump, during a meeting with Benjamin Netanyahu in the Oval Office, did a back and forth with reporters, and reporters didn't necessarily care about Netanyahu being there. They actually wanted to know, like, hey man, you're tanking the markets, with your tariffs, and we don't know if the tariffs are here forever. We don't know if you're negotiating with foreign countries, because your administration is giving us mixed messages on all of it. Basically, what the hell are you doing is what these reporters wanted to know. In fact, I will read you the question. We've gotten mixed messages from your administration. You're talking about negotiations, and yet others in your administration are saying these tariffs are actually permanent. Could you clarify? And that's when the cognitive declining Donald Trump said, well, it can both be true. There can be permanent tariffs, and there can also be negotiations, because there are things that we need beyond tariffs. We need open borders. We need open borders. The very thing that for 4 years Donald Trump falsely accused President Biden of having, Trump now says, we've got to have open borders. This is cognitive decline. This is possibly dementia, possibly Alzheimer's, but Trump's going to spin it as something else entirely. I guarantee you Donald Trump, if he's ever asked about it again, is going to say, yeah, obviously by open borders, I meant open trade borders. Clearly, duh. You're stupid if you didn't get it. The fake news wants you to think that I screwed up. I never screw up. I meant open borders for trade, which, for the record, is really what we had prior to the tariffs being in place. So that's not a viable excuse for this. And the phrase open borders is not something that people typically use to describe trade. It has been used for many years now solely as an attack on Democrats in power. Democrats want open borders. We hate open borders. We don't want open borders. And you have specifically said part of the reason you put the tariffs in place is because we got to stop the drugs coming across the open borders. We have to stop the people coming across these open borders. We have to, in fact, close the border, you've said, as part of the rationale for putting the tariffs in place. So I don't know that you can write this off as just a simple slip of the tongue, because that phrase, open borders, shouldn't have been anywhere near that sentence. This is cognitive decline. And I will give full and total credit to the New Republic for putting that out there in their headline. I wish the rest of the media would also do that. Now, I've been talking a lot recently about Donald Trump's very obvious and clear cognitive decline. He is getting worse, and it appears that he is getting worse by the week. Like just an exponential decline in his cognitive functions. And this is just a further example of that. He doesn't know what he's doing. He doesn't know why he's doing it. And it's not because he's just scatterbrained. It's because his brain's not working. That's why he can't answer these simple questions. Not because he's just haphazard old Donald. He's delusional Donald, who may not even know where he is or who he was talking to on Monday. That is how bad he is getting. Thanks for watching today, everybody. And don't forget, if you're not already, please do subscribe to this channel. We have fresh content going up every single day, and I would really hate for you to miss out on that. And speaking of missing out, if you're not following me across all other social media outlets, then get on it. You can follow the links in the description of this video.